What's good, YouTube? Nappy92 here, back again, once again. Today, we have some more Pokemon X and Pokemon Y news and information for you guys. I just woke up, and apparently a little while ago, I just bit my tongue. All this information leaked through Core. We knew it was going to come sometime soon, and it's finally here. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this bitch. So, first off, we have the starter evolutions. We don't have their final EVOs yet, but we do have their middle evolutions. Of course, everything we have today just has their Japanese names, so please expect me to butcher everything. I'm sure the English names will leak sometime soon or the next day or so, but this is just what we're going to go with for now. First, we have Haribugu, which is Chespin's evolution. It's pure grass type and knows the move Mud Shot. Next is Fennekin's evolution, Tiruna, which is pure fire type. It knows the move Psycho Cut. And finally is Froakie's evolution, Girogashira, which is pure water and knows Bounce. Just based off the images, this is completely left field for me. I think that Froakie and Chespin, their evolutions went the opposite direction that I expected them to. I thought that Froakie was going to get the big, badass, fat motherfucker, and Chespin was going to actually just keep that slim, athletic ninja look to him. But I guess maybe they're not. I mean, we don't know what their final EVOs are going to be. These are just the middle EVOs, so they could still very well go that way. But just to me, based off the descriptions, I think we're going to have Froakie being water fighting. I think Fennekin's going to be fire psychic ultimately, and Chespin's going to end up being grass ground. I mean, he knows Mud Shot. I mean, everyone was speculating over Chespin being grass dark or grass fighting, but I think now, especially after seeing this with Froakie having that thinner, athletic looking body, I could see him being water fighting, to be 100% honest with you. While Chespin, I could see just evolving into like this big mole, whatever the fuck you want to call it, dude. Fennekin, I was never a huge fan of. Don't hate me for it, just preference. I don't hate on Fennekin, but I'm not all too impressed by its second Evo. I mean, it's basically just Fennekin that we had before, standing on his hind legs with a stick up its ass. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. I'm Team Froakie. He's definitely the starter that I'm using. He's my favorite of the three. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on. Next, we have two brand new fossil Pokemon. Chigarasu, which is Rock Dragon T-Rex. Oh my god, we have a T-Rex! If you guys know anything about me, if you saw the X and Y roundtables or anything at all, you know that I've been wanting a fucking T-Rex Pokemon for the longest time, and we have it. This dude is going on my team without a doubt. Automatically, this guy is going on my fucking team. Anyways, he is a Rock Dragon T-Rex, which has a new ability, Hard Jaw, that increases attack power, biting moves, and knows Crunch. Amazing. I'm fucking in love with them already. Of course, the fossils are gonna evolve. That's just natural for them. So I cannot wait to see what this dude is gonna evolve into. I hope he evolves into this big, badass fucking T-Rex poke. Oh my god, I'm so hyped right now. Oh my god, I'm a T-Rex on my team. Let's go. Anyways, the other fossil type Pokemon is fossil type. What the hell am I talking about? The other fossil Pokemon is Amarusu, which is Rock Ice Diplodocus. It's a Rock Ice Diplodocus, which has a new ability called Freeze Skin, which turns normal type moves into ice type moves and raises their power. It also knows Aurora Beam. That is amazing. That is fucking amazing. That's honestly, I think outside of 5th gen, I've always preferred one fossil over another for each generation. 5th gen, I like both Caracosta and Archeops, but I fucking love these two fossil Pokemon right now. He can turn ice moves, I mean normal moves into ice type moves and up their power. The fuck, let's go. My lord, I cannot wait to see his evolution either. I'm honestly hyped about both of them, but I think for my first playthrough, the T-Rex honestly takes the cake for me. He's going on the team. I fucking love him. He's fucking awesome. Next, we have a psychic type cat called Nyanikusu, Nikusu, I don't know, which has male and female appearances. Male is on the right, female is on the left, and their move pool varies by gender. The male is more of a supporter, while the female is more of an attacker. Female Nyanikusu knowing extrasensory and male knowing Miracle Eye. They both have, well, I won't say they both, but Nyanakusu has Keen Eye or Infiltrator. Immediately the first thing that comes to mind is Espeon and Umbreon. I think it's going to be a perfect example of that in the sense that one's going to be a lot bulkier than the other. I think the male is going to be bulkier than the female, while the female can dish out a bit more damage. But, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of this Pokemon as of right now. I don't hate on it. I mean, I don't really hate on any of the new 6th-gen shit except for fairies, but most of that's just to fuck with people. But I mean, it's just kind of whatever. I don't think this is gonna be a huge Pokemon that everyone's just gonna fall in love with. I mean, it's whatever to me. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I just need to see more. I need to see some more in-game action from it. Next up, we have a white dog Pokemon called Torimian. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Probably butchered it, but it's the Pokemon from the Pokemon Direct, the one that we saw fighting Mega Venusaur for that split second. It's normal type and has a new ability called Fur Coat, which reduces physical damage. You can also customize its appearance. As you can see on the screen right now, it's basically like a poodle. In the sense that you can like change the color around its paws, on its tail, its hindquarters, shit like that. I think it's cool. It's whatever. I think this is a tester Pokemon in my opinion. That's the term that I'm going to go ahead and go with, in the sense that Nintendo's kind of testing it, and if people like it, then we're going to see more of these to come, probably in later generations or whatnot. I mean, it doesn't seem like a really like over-the-top amazing Pokemon stat-wise. I mean, its ability just reduces physical damage, so I think it's just going to be just a regular, just run-of-the-mill Pokemon. You know, it's not going to be anything special. Oh well. The Fairy type effectiveness chart has also leaked, or I should say the type effectiveness chart, including the brand new Fairy type, has leaked. We now know that Fairy is super effective on fighting Dark and Dragon, and not effective on Fire, Poison, or Steel. It also states that it is weak to Poison and Steel, while resist fighting Dark and Bug. It's also immune to Dragon. I mean, we know that because that's how they build the entire type from the beginning. They were talking about, you know, this is going to be the Dragon Killer and whatnot. A lot of rumors have been going around about it being super effective against fighting in Dark, and I guess it's been confirmed. So I mean, I don't know. There's not much to say here. I mean, it's just wow. Okay, way to go, Fairy types. Good for you. Finally, we get 2 brand new Mega Evos. We have a new form for Mega Mewtwo and motherfucking Mega Garchomp. Yes, let's go. I love it. 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 Apparently, this brand new Mega evolution of Mewtwo is exclusive to Pokemon X and is called Mega Mewtwo X. Original, I know. It's psychic fighting and has the ability Steadfast. The previous or original Mega Mewtwo, whatever you want to call it, is Mega Mewtwo Y and is exclusive to Pokemon Y. They use the Mutanite, I don't know what you want to call it. They use the Mutanite X and Mutanite Y to Mega Evolve. Wow. Okay. The way I see it is we have 2 different Mewtwo's, of course. I like the Psychic Fighting one better than the original one with the tail off the back of its head. But I think it's really, really odd that we have a Mutanite X and a Mutanite Y. I think that this tends to lead towards 2 things. I mean, okay, let me collect my thoughts real quick. 2 things immediately pop into my head. Either A, they're gonna pull some shit like they did in Black and White, where they swap the Mutanites in the game. You can only get Mutanite X in Pokemon Y, you can only get Mutanite Y in Pokemon X. Dickhead move, but I wouldn't put it past Game Freak. Or they're separating them like that. They're making that classification or that clarification because we're gonna have a 3rd game where both of them are gonna be available. Because if you really honestly sit back and think about it, why would you need a Mutanite X and a Mutanite Y? You know, if you have a Mewtwo in Pokemon X, the Mutanite should just evolve into whatever form he is in Pokemon X. And the same thing with Y. So I definitely think that there's going to be more to it than just that. I mean, like I said, it could hint towards a possible Pokemon Z where, you know, both stones are available in-game and you need one to actually make that classification between the other. But so yeah, I mean, I don't really see the whole reasoning behind that extra step that they took to just clarify that, hey, this is Mega Mewtwo X and this is Mega Mewtwo Y when they're already version exclusives. But we'll just have to wait and see. But we have Mega Garchomp in this bitch. This dude, my lord, he easily has the best Mega Evo design that we've seen so far. Hands down. They did my dude right. They gave him blades for hands. Blades for hands. Are you kidding me right now? That just shouts attack, attack, attack. As if Garchomp's attack wasn't high enough to begin with, my fucking lord. Garchomp is amazing now. I haven't been a huge fan of a lot of the Mega Evos. Mega Blastoise is my favorite so far, but Garchomp easily takes the cake. That design is off the charts in my opinion. They did him right. I love it. I love it. I love it. They gave him the ability Sand Stream. No, Sand Force. Sand Stream. I always get Sand Stream, Sand Force, Sand Rush, all mixed up all the time. But they gave him Sand Force, which ups the power of ground, rock, and steel type moves by 30%. To me, immediately, I'm thinking, okay, well, we need to get a Sandstorm up. So either we need to have a Hippowdon or Tyranitar on the team, or we just need to have the move Sandstorm. So I think they kind of cut him short in that sense, because, I mean, with everybody else in the game, like, look at Charizard with Drop. Drop automatically is going to boost his fire type moves. Blastoise is Mega Launcher. Automatically, that's going to boost his pulse moves or whatever the fuck it does. And then Venusaur has Thick Fat. You know, that's just gonna make him a fucking tank. I mean, I can sit here and go through all the mega abilities, but for Garchomps, it kind of just leaves him out there. Like, he's kind of useless without a Sandstorm. You know what I mean? Like, I get the idea behind it, but Garchomp's gonna go out there and just be like, hey guys, can anybody put up a Sandstorm? Thank you. You know what I mean? It's, I don't know, maybe that's just first impression. I need to look more into it or whatnot, but just initially, that's just kind of like, they kind of just, I don't want to say they fucked him up, but like, you get what I'm saying. You guys get what I'm saying. There's been a few additional details released as well. You can now change your hair and clothes at a boutique and a salon, reflected in the graphics with a famous actress called Karune. Or Karun, I don't know. Team Flare has 5 scientists, and I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce their names because I would just butcher all of them. The actress Karina is a trainer. You also have the ability of battling, and Team Flare is looking to build a beautiful world. Yay. And probably finally, the last piece of important information is that Steel has lost its resistance to Dark and Ghost. Wow. Okay, that's unconfirmed for right now. I mean, I know we just got a type effectiveness chart, but if that's true, my lord, Gengar is gonna do work. He's gonna do work. But besides that, you guys, that's all we have for today. Share with us your thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, smash that like button for me if you are hyped for motherfucking Pokemon X and Pokemon Y. Mega Garchomp, dude. Mega Garchomp. Oh my lord. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thank you for checking out the video. You know me, YouTube, Nappy192. I'm out.